John Duke Anthony is a frequent university lecturer and an advisor to the U.S. government. He says that since its founding in 1981, the Gulf Cooperation Council has grown into a strong regional organization that has made a real contribution to its members' security and economic growth.
No one can deny that they played major geopolitical roles during the Iran-Iraq War, during the reversal of Iraq's aggression against Kuwait, and in contributing to regional stability and security within their countries. This is rather phenomenal. I don't think you would find any other 6 contiguous countries in the developing world that could boast the record they have for domestic security and external defense, as well as improvement of the material well-being of the citizens and having an effective system of justice.
One of the biggest issues for the Gulf Cooperation Council is promoting closer military, economic, and administrative integration among its 6 member countries. At a summit meeting in Riyadh last December, the Council approved a proposal by King Abdullah to study ways to bring this about.
You could say that this is geostrategic or geopolitical, telegraphing of a message to Tehran and also to Baghdad and elsewhere that the GCC is not a pushover. It's not to be falsely not taken seriously, that there is a conviction, there is a commitment that the 6 will survive, and in addition to surviving, that their governmental structures and systems of political dynamics will also survive. And the reason for sending that message at this time is because of the various regional tensions generated, one by Tehran's nuclear development program, but also the reigning insecurity and instability in Iraq, and the level of violence and extremism near to the GCC region. So this message was timely, it was appropriate, the atmosphere was receptive, the moment was propitious. That it came from King Abdullah made it all the more important.
In the meantime, John Duke Anthony says the Gulf Cooperation Council's international importance has been growing.
Well, it's remarkable that for most of the 31 years of the GCC's existence, most people in Washington did not take the GCC all that seriously. They looked at its demographics and saw that its populations were far fewer, vastly fewer than those of Iran and of Iraq, and wondered what positive things that they might contribute to regional and global affairs. So Washington did not take it nearly as seriously in its first 31 years as it has taken in the last 2 years, in part because look at the role that the GCC member countries have taken with regard to Libya, focusing on Syria. This activism has largely had positive results that the GCC itself can take credit for, not Washington. So Washington is both more impressed by and pleased with various things that the GCC countries have done in the last 2 years.
Washington has tended to pay little attention to the Gulf Cooperation Council and its member countries' relatively small populations. But experts say in recent years, and especially with the upheavals in Libya and Syria, the Gulf states have been playing an increasingly important role on the world stage. Burton Bolag, KSA2, Washington.